Artist Night Award. Our final senior of the night is Aaron Carter. Aaron's parents are Luciano and Jeffrey. His siblings are Anna and Andrew.
And with that, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the pit here at Glenwood School for the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Also brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC Opelika, Coca-Cola, Cadet Credit Union, and the Houston Clinic. Noah Shelton, Evan Brown, and Tyler Dykes here with you from the pit as the second matchup between the Beulah Bobcats and Glenwood Gators just about to get underway. The girls dominated Game 1 at Beulah 54-14. Boys narrowly lost. Going to be a huge region game for them to try to avoid their second region loss already. Reagan Bone into the starting rotation, taking the place of the injured Kaden Henderson. She wins the tip-off, and Gators with the first possession. Henderson with an injured arm set to be back next week. That'll be for the second Dadeville game and the second Lee Scott game. Moody driving in right side, goes up for two off the side of the backboard, gets her own rebound. Fights underneath, gets back up, gets fouled on the way up, and the shot goes.
That's tough. That's just such a good job chasing her own miss, getting that offensive rebound and being able to go back up, take the contact, make the shot, and get the foul. Chance to convert for three.
Moody averaging 7 points and 7.6 rebounds per game. Misses the free throw, but the tip back to Palmore. She goes up. She gets fouled, and the shot somehow goes.
It's going to be a long night for Beulah. Glenwood's just able to have their way on the offensive glass. I mean, back-to-back offensive rebounds, able to knock down, get to the free throw line.
And just a grin and a shrug there for Palmore, who just kind of threw it up in the air in hopes of it going in. It somehow did. She misses the free throw as well. Moody again with the rebound. Fought for underneath and taken by the Bobcats the other way. And she stepped out of bounds.
Glenwood already early on in this matchup, very active on the offensive glass. 3 offensive rebounds off of missed free throws, too.
Mariah David there with the basketball for Beulah, turns it over. White swings it near side to Palmore. Palmore trying to get inside, turn it over. Threw it right to Danielle Hinkle. She lost the handle. Palmore gets it back over to Moody, left side. Fade away for 2 from about 3 feet, goes in. 6-0 Gators. And this is the Carroll Purdue State Farm Agency first quarter. Thanks to Carroll Purdue for his support. Another turnover. Hargrove down the other way. The senior on senior night to the left block. Up for 2. Short. Rebounded by Palmore. Put back good. And timeout called by Coach Jeffrey Lamb and the Bobcats.
Coach Lamb's not liking what he's seeing. Something that Coach Purdue mentioned on the coach's show. Great full court press. Always causing turnovers. Something Glenwood's going to look forward to.
Bobcats come into the night's matchup at 4-8 overall, 1-2 in region play, so already halfway through region play. Beat Dadeville last time out by 1 point, 36-35, but the 2 losses coming to Lee Scott early on in December. And the Gators at Beulah.
It's going to be a familiar opponent for the Gators coming up on Friday to go on the road to take on Lee Scott.
And Georgia-Alabama Sports Live will be there to cover that one up in Auburn.
Glenwood already bringing that full court press right out of the timeout. See if they can force another turnover here.
Pass far side, there it is. Hargrove with the steal. Pass over to Palmore right side. Handle the ball loose on the floor. Palmore trying to kick it out, and finally a tie-up called, jump ball, and the arrow favors the Bobcats.
Well, Glenwood's already going to get right back into that press and make Beulah work all 84 feet to get the ball down the floor. They haven't gotten a shot up yet.
David passes far side to Burgess. Burgess, long shot, no good. Rebounded by Bone. Reagan Bone has done a really nice job stepping in for the injured Caden Henderson there with the rebound. Pass tipped by Palmore over to Hargrove. Hargrove drives in. Good move, just missed the shot, and it's rebounded by Hinkle.
Glenwood really early on trying to take advantage of their size. Everything been coming inside for them so far.
Harper pass near wing. Shot, the three-pointer was deflected, I believe it was. So, it wasn't deflected. It was just short. So, it will be Gators basketball. It'll be Hargrove with a pass into Palmore. 8-0 Gators lead, just like the first matchup. Been a very fast start for Lady Gators here against Beulah. White in the corner. Going to take the three-pointer. She's got it. Nothing but net. 11-0 Gators.
That was a really good play drawn up there for the 2-3 zone. Glenwood just able to get that open corner with the screen.
And a travel on the far side by Mariah David. Good defense there by Claire Hargrove.
This press is causing so much trouble for the Bobcats early on.
2 seniors for the girls, 2 seniors for the boys playing tonight for the Gators on senior night. Claire Hargrove and Emerson White, the two seniors, honored before the game. It's one of the last times they'll don the orange and white here at home, as they're set to graduate in May. Palmore floats it up to Bone on the elbow. Pass back out to Palmore for three. Money.
That was really sweet execution for Glenwood. They're really finding that soft spot of the 2-3 zone and drawing the defenders in, collapsing, and there's nobody home to cover the three-point line.
Gators back off a little bit defensively. Pass to the far side, saved by Mercino. Pass on the baseline. A tie-up between Palmore and Hinkle, and jump ball called. Arrow favors the Gators. Palmore shot off the mark, rebounded by White. White trying to fight her way up, passes back to Palmore on the corner for three, just misses. White again with the rebound, ball loose on the floor. And I believe it's going to be a foul call.
With how Glenwood's opened up this game, every time Palmore takes a shot on that perimeter, I'm fully convinced it's going in. And she's kind of had the green light, and that was a little bit of a heat check there.
Charlie Burgess called for the foul for Beulah. Pass inside the Reagan Bone, gets deflected out of bounds from behind by Casey Harper. Harper, the leading scorer on this Bobcats team, averaging 13 points a game. Palmore pass near side, White in the corner, going to take another three-pointer, just misses. Bone with a good rebound, put back a little too strong and taken by the Bobcats. David down the floor, and a travel before the pass, and everybody in the crowd knew that one.
Yeah, I saw that one from all the way up here on this big old podium they got us watching it on. So far, Glenwood doing a very good job of attacking the 2-3 zone. I think Coach Purdue's drawn up some great plays. I mean, he's called a play just about every time they've gone down the floor, and let's see if they can execute again here.
Danielle Hinkle checks out. Maggie McCormick, number 42, checks in for the first time for Beulah. Kick out near side to White. White trying to drive in, and a foul on the three-point line.
I believe we got an offensive foul there.
Offensive foul that was. So Beulah with the basketball still looking to break the ice and break that goose egg on the scoreboard. Jelani Gilder on the far side of the basketball gives it over to Merzino. Merzino lost the handle over to Palmore. Palmore all alone for two in transition. It's good. This Gators defense just dominant early on.
Oh, it's just way too early. You get that turnover, you have a wide open layup on the other end.
Bone deflects that pass out of bounds. Halfway through this first quarter, 16-0 Lady Gators.
I want to say we've only seen one Beulah shot attempt, too, this entire first half of the first quarter. There's our second one.
Second one missed on the three-pointer by Harper, and the Gators now the other way. Palmore swings over to Hargrove, going to take the open three-pointer from out there. The senior just misses off to the right. Bone saves it, but deflects out of bounds into the Beulah bench.
That's something you're going to see a lot from Glenwood tonight. That 2-3 zone, if they collapse on the point guard at the top, the key, you're going to have two people open on the wing almost every single time. So that's a shot you have to live with.
Pass near side, just saved. I think Millie Moody touched it while it went out of bounds right in front of the bench. And Beulah having some trouble moving the ball down the floor against this defense. The full court press, we talked about it pregame too. It's if you don't practice for it just right, it's really, really hard to move the ball down the court. A low walking shot, too strong and off the mark by David, and the ball back over to the Gators.
No, I'll touch up on that one too. You have to be a very well-conditioned team in order to take that full court press and make them go all 84 feet.
Palmore off the mark with a pass near side to Hargrove and back over to the Bobcats. Harper near corner, Lily Moody on the defense. Drives in, kicks out to the free throw line. Shot deflected. Maggie McCormick there. Deflected from behind. Going to stay down here with the Bobcats. Pass deflected and blocked. Shot blocked by Reagan Bone at the block. Pass over to White. White back over to Hargrove. 3-point in the corner, just off the mark. And rebounded by David. Gators not afraid to put up the 3-point shots early on. Another turnover forced by the defense. Moody all alone, two-pointer, good. Suffocating defense by the Gators here in the first quarter. Two-point shot from out there, no good, but a foul called.
I think it's also just a mental thing for Beulah. You get a stop on the other end, you're able to get that defensive rebound. A lot of players just take their guard down and go down the floor. They don't realize that Glenwood's already there for the press.
Claire Hargrove called for the first foul of the game against the Gators. So Jelani Gilder at the free throw line misses the first. Blea West Sanchez and Carrington Kushmar will check in for the first time tonight for the Gators. Gilder again with a chance to break that goose egg on the scoreboard for Beulah. Second one off the back of the iron, no good, rebounded by the Gators. Palmore down the floor, pass over to West Sanchez, deflected out of her hands, out of bounds by McCormick.
And that's just something that separates Coach Purdue from most other coaches. He's so good with X and O's. He had a play off of make or miss on that free throw, and they were able to execute, get down the floor.
White, left block for two, just misses, rebounded by Moody off her hands, tried to save it, couldn't quite do it. Back over to Beulah.
Glenwood back in that 1-2-1-1 full court press.
Pass to the midcourt logo, taken by Palmore, right side up for two. Beautiful touch, it's good. Pass deflected by Palmore. Just stepped out of bounds in front of the scorer's table before she saved it.
That's great hands. That's something that won't show up on the stat sheet, but just as good as steals or blocks or deflections because it creates so much chaos on the offensive end.
Gilder pass near side, stolen by Palmore. Palmore the other way, working on Gilder right side. Patiently waits for two and gets it to go. Can't say enough about this defensive performance so far for the Gators in the first quarter.
Not at all. That one was out of the half court.
Pass deflected again by Moody, and Emerson White with the basketball. Back to Moody, left side. Up for two, gets fouled. Charlie Bird just called for her second foul in the first quarter.
Like you said, Noah, this has just been such a great defensive effort from the Gators early on. Be interesting to see if they can keep this up the entire game because that's very physically demanding, especially on the second night of a back-to-back.
Moody's first attempt is good. You know, they say sometimes the best offense is really, really good defense, and the Gators proving it right here. A lot of substitutions coming in. Katie Corbett and Kinsley Kushmar will check in. And Moody's second free throw is good. Hargrove, the senior, back into the ball game on senior night. 1:33 to play first quarter. 24-0 Gators. Pass down to Merzino. Merzino right side, up for two, gets fouled by Wes Sanchez.
And see, if you're Glenwood, that's something you have to live with. You got exactly what you wanted with that full court press. You forced a long, difficult pass. You're just going to have to live with that one. A little bit better recovery defense and you'll be all right, but you got the result you wanted.
Merzino at the free throw line. First one off the mark. It's been a struggle at the free throw line for Merzino this season. 7 for 34 from the charity stripe. 8 for 35, and now 7 for 36. Rebounded by Beulah, but the pass back to Harper off the mark and back to the backcourt, that's a violation.
That's something that just has to eat you up from the inside. All these turnovers you have had have been forced by Glenwood, but that one was just a miscue.
Number 12, Emmy Willingham checking in for Beulah for the first time. And the 8th grader, Audrey Cook, will take the place of Hargrove. Some slow substitutions trickling in Amber Hinkle now into the game, taking the place of Burgess. Corbett, near side Kushmar, floater for two, just short. Rebounded by McCormick underneath. Harper quickly down the floor. Right side, kicks it out. Back to Harper in the corner. Gonna drive in, hit the deck, and gets fouled. Bounce pass to McCormick. Tied up, ball loose, and taken finally by Traylor. And out of bounds on the far side was Hinkle.
Glenwood was in a little bit of a 2-3 zone there, changing it up from their full court 1-2-1-1. Maybe confused the Bobcats there.
Cook, the 8th grader, and Corbett moved as soon as she passed it, so it was over her head out of bounds. Again, the Gators, as you mentioned, playing on back-to-back nights. Took a road trip to Dadeville yesterday where both teams won. Three-pointer from the near side, it's good, and the Bobcats are on the board. Kylie Traylor breaks the drought, 24-3. And Kushmar with a turnover. Ball loose on the floor. Traylor back up, kicks it out to David. 14 seconds to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer by Hinkle, it's good. And just like that, 2 3-pointers in a row for Beulah. 3 seconds on the clock. Long, almost a half-court heave by Cook off the mark, and that will end the Carroll Purdue State Farm Agency first quarter. All Glenwood, especially on defense. 24-6 Lady Gators lead after the first 8 minutes. We'll be back to the second quarter of action in just a moment on the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
And welcome back to the pit here at Glenwood School for the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. A dominant first quarter by the Lady Gators, leading 24-6. As we begin quarter number 2, David with a 3. There it is. 3 threes in a row hit by Beulah, a 9-0 run. The last 45 seconds of gameplay, Beulah's hit 3 threes. And a turnover there by the Gators on the other end.
Well, all this really comes down to is the 2-3 zone that the Gators are creating. The Bobcats were able to get to dribble down in, and then the entire defense crashes in on them, and that leaves the shooter wide open.
Pass near side deflected by Palmore, loose still, taken by Hargrove, up for 2, gets fouled. So Hargrove for the free throw line. It was a 24-0 start for the Lady Gators. And then Beulah hit 2 late threes in that first quarter in the last 30 seconds, then one to begin the second quarter. So just like that, little heat check, should I say, the Lady Bobcats have found here in the later stages of the first quarter as Hargrove makes the first. You know, the Gators had a dominant victory against the Bobcats the first time around, 54-14. And for the first 7 minutes of the ball game looked to be about the same thing, different day.
When you're shooting the ball like that, anything's possible. It's really easy to get back into a game like that.
Turnover by the Bobcats. Hargrove made both. 26-9 our score.
A little bit harder to get back in the game when you do that. But then again, it's just that Glenwood full court press, giving a lot of trouble.
The Gators, 1-1 in region play. Hargrove on the far side. Moody, left side up for 2, just misses. Rebound tipped around and taken by the Bobcats. Get to that back, Glenwood 2-0. Then we just play Beulah 1-2.
Every game so incredibly important for region play.
Again, after tonight, the Gators still have to play Lee Scott twice and Dadeville once more.
And you want to host that region tournament, you have to win these games.
Foul on the other end, and the Bobcats to the free throw line is going to be Danielle Hinkle. Again, the Gators and the Warriors tied in the girls' side of the bracket last year for the #1 seed. At least got one by a tiebreak. And won the region tournament by 1 over the Gators up in Auburn. So the Gators ended up having to play St. James in the first round, but they lost pretty handily. First free throw made by Hinkle. Second one missed and rebounded by Reagan Bone. Pass down court to White in the corner. Gonna take the corner 3 from out there, just short. Taken by the Bobcats, and she threw it right back to Palmore. Palmore shot off the rim. Loose on the floor, Bone tied up with David.
Glenn was doing such a good job here just being menaces on the offensive glass. That shot may not have gone on, but that was also a great pass from 40 feet across the other side of the floor.
Palmore to Hargrove. Gators kind of trying to right the ship after Beulah's made a 10-2 run of it over the last 2 minutes and change. Palmore thought about the 3, tried to pass it into Moody. Moody on the baseline. Back to Palmore. And he kicks it back to Hargrove. Hargrove back to Palmore. White pass to Bone off her hands. Ball loose on the floor. 3 Gators around it. Moody collects it. Ball moving all over the place like a pinball, and just missed on the 3-pointer was Palmore. Good rebound by Bone. Finding her way trying to get out of it, but she traveled.
And you got to live with that. Reagan Bone is working so hard out here, chasing offensive rebounds, diving on the floor for balls. She's been all over it this first half.
I mean, on senior night, only 2 seniors on each team, so 2 pretty young teams here for the Gators. Bone, one of those youngsters, as a sophomore. More trouble against the full court press by Beulah on the offensive side. Pass deflected by Bone, out of bounds.
And that's something that Beulah has to improve on if they want to get back in this game. Those long passes are so dangerous.
Harper trying to dribble in, trying to get a screen there by Hinkle. Kick far side, 3-pointer, it's good. Kylie Traylor, another 3-pointer, the second for her, 26-13. 13 points for Beulah, 12 of them off the 3-pointer. Bone for 2, just misses. Trailer down the sideline on the far side, floating pass underneath the basket. Bone deflected it, somehow saved back in bounds by Harper. Ball loose again, kick out left side, and fouled on the block hard is Mercino.
Great job by the Bobcats there, getting back in transition, getting a shot up, getting their own offensive rebound. Now they get a chance to earn 2 for it.
Free throw from Mercino off the mark. Second one is good, and 1 for 2 on that trip from Mercino. As dominant as the first win was for the Lady Gators, they only led 8-5 after the first 8 minutes. So Beulah can be competitive if they just find a way on offense and not get suffocated by that full court press on defense. Moody goes up for 2 and gets fouled.
Yeah, no, it's just one thing to say about the effort. I believe it's 24-0 at one point in the first quarter.
That was the first 24 points scored by the Gators. Yep.
You start making those 3-point shots, that inside gets so much wider, easier to dribble, drive in. It'll be fun to see how the Gators adjust to that.
Moody's first attempt just misses. McCormick back in, taking the place of Hinkle. 4:44 to play in the second quarter. 26-14 Lady Gators lead. Again, the Zaxby Game of the Week at Glenwood, also brought to you by Glenwood Chevrolet and Jeep Cedar Palaca, Coca-Cola, Connect Credit Union, and the Houston Clinic, as Moody misses the second. But another turnover forced by the Gators defensively. Palmore to White, left side for two. The senior makes it and goes to the free throw line for a chance for the three-point play.
I mean, you just can't say enough about the defensive intensity off this Glenwood defense. I mean, every time, every defensive rebound, every make, Beulah's having to work to get it to mid-floor.
Kinsley Cushmore going to check in for Moody. White's first attempt is good. 1 of 1. Three-point play converted there by White, 29-14. Trailers hit a couple threes, back over to Harper. Harper gets a screen, and Leo's screen called. It's going to be an offensive foul against Hinkle.
I believe they got Hinkle there for a moving screen. They did a good job moving the ball up the floor there. They dribbled into the pressure and passed when it came, as opposed to waiting.
Check that Madeline Merzino call for the moving screen. White, Hargrove, near side to Palmore. Palmer trying to drive on the baseline. Somehow got out to White for three. Open look. Just misses. Bone with a good rebound. Put back, no. Rebound again, fought for, tipped around. White finally collects it. Goes back up for two over McCormick. Misses. Put back again, up and good. And the Gators rebounding on the offensive side.
You just can't say enough about Reagan Bone's effort there.
Oh, yeah. Free throw line shot by McCormick off the mark. Kinsley Cushmore with the rebound and a tie up underneath the basket. And the possession will keep it down here with Beulah. David to Harper, off her hands and out of bounds. Another turnover there by Beulah. White far side to Cushmore on the left block. Kicks it back out to White. White at the elbow. Pass tipped over to Palmore. Palmore collects it. And back to Hargrove to reset the offense. Aggressive defense by Harper. Palmer, long pass over to White. White, open three-point shot. It's up, it's short. Rebounded by Wes Sanchez. Ball now loose on the floor. Kick back out. Ball loose again. Emerson White dives for it. And Coach Purdue calls timeout with White with the basketball on the floor.
These Glenwood Lady Gators sure are getting them some hard hat, blue collar points here, diving on the ball. Any chance it goes on the floor, they've been getting right on top of it.
3:10 to play second quarter. Gators leading 31-14 over Beulah. Again, Noah Shelton, Evan Brown, and Tyler Dykes here with you from the pit. The Zaxby Game of the Week at Glenwood. In the second of 3 games, region games this week for the Gators. Played Dadeville last night with both teams won. Of course, both games tonight here against Beulah, and then back on the road on Friday to take on dread rival Lee Scott. And Georgia Alabama Sports Live will be there in Auburn on Friday to cover both those games as well.
Well, Noah, something I want you to look forward to out of this timeout break. Coach Purdue's #1 zone breaker play, Wolf. He likes to get it to the perimeter. Near post flashes high, and the far post will come up top towards the elbow. Almost always get somebody open off the panic from the defense.
Palmore. Wes Sanchez gives over to White. Palmore again on the near side. Driving on the baseline, kicks it out to Hargrove. Same play, three-point shot up. It's high, no foul called. The ball loose on the floor. Good effort there by Wes Sanchez to collect it, but she threw it out of bounds, trying to get over to Palmore.
You can't say enough about this Gator effort, Noah. Like I'm saying, every time the ball's on the floor, you'll have somebody in white on top of it.
Harper down the floor, near side to Trailer. Harper driving in, got it tipped out from behind, somehow recollected it, kicks it out to the far side, three-point low shot, no. McCormick with the rebound, put back up, and it rattles in. Hargrove Right side driving in. Kushmar kicks it out to White. White, pull-up jumper for two. Just misses. Kushmar tips the rebound. It's taken by Harper. Harper and Beulah moving down, 2-on-2, up for two, gets fouled. A travel for the foul.
That seems
called for the foul.
That seems to be the Beulah game plan as of recent. They are trying to get the ball moving in transition off of misses or makes just to break that press, so Glenwood can't even get it established.
Palmore's pass deflected as it goes over to Hargrove. Kinsley Kushmar kicks it out to Hargrove. Hargrove to Palmore. Palmore driving left side. Pull-up jumper from the baseline. Just rattles out. And the rebound deflected out of bounds off Emerson White.
That Bobcats defense has really improved at the end of this first half. They're not collapsing on top of drivers anymore, and they're really staying home on defenders on the perimeter.
After a 24-0 run to begin the game for the Gators in the first 7 minutes, the next 7 won by Beulah. Currently leading 16-7 since it was 24-0. Kinsley Kushmar called for the foul on the floor. So now 4 on each team, one more put the other in the bonus. Hargrove saved it. Shot by Gilder, no good. And a jump ball called, and the arrow favors the Gators. Kinsley Kushmar for three from the near side, just misses, rebounded by Wes Sanchez, and now loose on the floor. Still, Wes Sanchez recollects it, goes up for two and gets fouled.
That's just something that's so hard to do when you're losing 50-50 balls, to be able to get in the game and win it, especially already trailing 15.
The Gators just stealing possessions here against Beulah in the first half. First free throw from Wes Sanchez is good. Second one off the mark to the right. Lane violations is back over to Beulah either way. Marcino kicks out to Harper. Harper, three-point look. It's open. She's got it. Beulah some big three-pointers now, 5 in the ball game, and they're crawling their way back into it. At the elbow, Kushmar kicks it out to Palmore. Palmore open three, look. It's up, just off the mark. Rebounded by Harper coming down the floor. 3-on-1, drives right side, floater up for two, rolls just out. Now under a minute to play first half. Pass to White, deflected out of bounds. Save before it went out of bounds, deflected by White. So now they did blow the whistle. It's going to be Gators basketball, was out of bounds. So Palmore to inbound underneath her own basket. Hargrove for three, just misses, rebounded by Wes Sanchez. Up for two and a foul.
Well, Noah, something that the Bobcats have done to get back in this game, every time they come out in 2-3 zone on defense, they have Kylie and Casey, Harper and Traylor respectively, playing high so that they can get that rebound and they can be able to push the floor and get transition baskets, most of the time not favoring the Gators.
Wes Sanchez makes the first. 34 seconds to play first half. Gators by 14. And just missing is Wes Sanchez. White goes back up for two with the rebound, no. Ball loose on the floor again, no. Still loose. And down the floor goes Gilder. No foul called on the into our right. Ball loose again. McCormick with it at the free throw line. And now a timeout call for an injured player. Madeline Bursino hit the floor pretty hard. She'll take a seat.
Yeah, it was just right in front of you, you know. But if it happens again, you know, you'll call it technical.
Beulah with the basketball here on the left side. Open three-point look for David, just misses. Rebounded by White. 13 seconds to play first half. Palmore, long pass down to Hargrove left side. Senior spins, up for two, misses. Rebounded by Wes Sanchez, put back up, put back good. 3 seconds to go. Beulah's got to go. They want to get a shot off. 1 second left. Harper not going to get a shot off, and that'll do it for the first half. So the Beulah Bobcats win quarter number 2, 13-11. And they've made it a ball game. They're still in it in striking distance, down 35-19, heading into the locker room. Evan, any final first half thoughts?
I just think Beulah did such a good job responding to the press. They made adaptations very early on, able to have transition baskets, get it going, and they found their spot from the three-point line. Those three-point shots definitely keeping them in the game right now.
Gators 35, Bobcats 19 as we're at halftime of the girls' game. Don't forget, of course, the boys' game coming up after the girls' game done as well here from the pit. We'll be back in just about 8 minutes for the second half of action. Stay tuned to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Georgia-Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can give everything you've got.
Killing it.
Get stronger with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended to Friday, January 16th.
You got this.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And welcome back to the pit here at Glenwood School for the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Noah Shelton, Evan Brown, Tyler Dykes here with you from the pit. Also brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC Opelika, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and the Houston Clinic. Again, the Gators leading 35-19 after the first 16 minutes. They were up 24-0 late in that first quarter. Beulah hit a couple late threes and hit one to begin the second quarter. And they found their stride a little bit. 5 3-pointers in that first half. And they're still within striking distance here, down 16.
They've done an incredible job cutting down on the turnovers, which gave Glenwood a lot of their early offense. So that half-court offense, not been that good for Glenwood.
3-pointer from the far side to begin the second half, just off the mark by Burgess. Pass to the free throw line to Hinkle. Hinkle double team, kicks it back out, and a travel. Mariah David with an extra step. So a turnover on the offensive side on the first possession for Beulah. Moody to Bone. Bone 2-pointer from just in front of the elbow, misses. Rebound tipped off of one of the fingers of the Bobcats.
Bone was right where she needed to be in that soft spot of that 2-3 zone. Can't be mad with that miss.
Hargrove, near side 3-point shot, off the mark to the left. Rebound fought for. And Hinkle kicks it out. And here on the near side, Burgess tied up with Moody. And the arrow favors the Gators. Palmore, the leading scorer in that first half, with 16. An average is just about 15 per game, so going to be over that clip for tonight's game. Moody, baseline, left side for 2. It's good. Moody now with 10. Harper taken away by White. Emerson White, the senior, right block up for 2 in transition. It's good. And timeout called by Coach Lamb for the Bobcats. Gators back up 20, 6:54 to play in the third quarter.
That's exactly what you wanted from that Glenwood press. You got them stuck in the corner. White and Palmore right there caused a lot of trouble with that trap defense. Turnover, easy baskets on the other end. That's what got them such a big lead in that first quarter.
Yeah, the first minute of this second half looking a lot like the first 7 minutes of that first quarter in the first half. The Gators were just forcing turnovers and making the easy baskets one after the other.
Looks like Beulah is drawing up a little bit of a press breaker out of this timeout. Try to get the ball down the floor, get their half-court offense going as well. Interesting to see what they go here.
It'll be Burgess to throw it in. And Harper with the basketball. 1-2, 1-1 defensively for the Gators as they did in that first half. Down the floor in the paint. Bone with a deflection on the shot, and going to be a foul called here underneath. It's going to be called on Reagan Bone. So Hinkle to the free throw line.
That's pretty well drawn up. Be able to get your half-court offense going. Mercino kind of baited. Moody bit. You got your wide open Bobcat on the other end.
Hinkle misses the first. Hinkle now 3 for 13 on the season from the free throw line. Second one is good. Bobcats shooting 42% from the charity stripe as a team coming into tonight. But they're still within striking distance, 39-20, and a turnover. Harper the other way, misses. David with the rebound. Left side going up for 2, gets fouled.
Harper decided to bring a little bit of her own full court press there. Great hands on the defensive end to force that turnover.
Lily Moody called for the foul. High pass taken away by Palmore. Pass down to Hargrove, right side up for 2 in transition. It's good. Lob pass near side to Merzino. Merzino trying to kick it out. Gets out to Burgess. Burgess, Harper at the key. Long three-pointer, just misses. Rebound underneath. Knocked out of bounds by the Bobcats. Palmer quickly down the floor. Pass over to Hargrove. Pass inside Moody. Up for two. It's good. What a pass by Hargrove.
And that was all made possible by the screen from Bone. That got Moody wide open for the easy layup.
Kick out near side, long three-pointer, high arcing, it's short. Burgess with the miss. Palmore now the other way. Drives in, pass over to White, right side up for two. Senior converts.
And White got home immediately after that turnover. She was ready for that right under the basket.
25-point lead for the Lady Gators. Lob pass in the middle, tipped by Palmore. Ball loose on the floor. Moody recollects it. Moody, long pass over to Hargrove. Back to White, left side up for two. Can't get easier than that.
And that's how Glenwood will beat you. They force those turnovers mid-court. Easy points in transition.
Ball poked out. Moody saves it before it goes out of bounds. White down the floor, one-on-one. Spins around, spins back for two from the right block. It's good.
Glenwood going on a little bit of a run here, and that was incredible focus and composition for Moody to be able to keep that ball in bounds and keep it going down the floor.
Pass deflected from behind by Moody. Maggie McCormick checking back into the ball game for Beulah. Coach Purdue here in his senior night attire. Dressing up for the ceremony that was held right before the game. To honor the four seniors, two on the girls' team, two on the boys' team. McCormick pass inside deflected by White. Ball still loose on the baseline. Bone finally collects it. Palmer long pass down to a wide open Hargrove. Right block up for two. Patiently gets it to roll in. Thought about rolling out. Hit about every part of the rim before it fell in. 31-point lead for the Gators. And a travel here by Burgess.
That pass to Hargrove was so great. If she's not playing softball, she might as well sign up, because that pass could have came from center field, and it was dead on.
Timeout called by Coach Lamb, and we'll take it with him. 51-20, Lady Gators back out in front by 31, 4:01 to play third quarter. We'll be back in just a moment with the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia-Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
And welcome back to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Here live from the pit, the Lady Gators with a 51-20 lead here in the third quarter over the Beulah Bobcats. Again, Noah Shelton, Evan Brown here with you from the pit. The Gators won game one of this series 54-14 at Beulah. Lily Moody from the right block gets fouled on the way up. Some more free throws upcoming for the Gators. Again, the Gators had a 24-0 lead in the first quarter. Beulah got hot from three, changed a little bit of their offense, and got back into it. But the Gators still, again, stretching their lead up by 31, and now looking to stretch it to 32 will be Moody.
During that timeout break, I had the opportunity to listen in a little bit to Coach Purdue's huddle. You're thinking Glenwood's already doing such a great job with the press. He wants it to be better. Those front three that you're focusing on so much, he'll have those back two working a lot harder to help now when it gets broken.
Moody goes 1 for 2 on that trip. And the effort defensively by the Gators. As you said, the hard hat points are at an all-time high tonight. Moody gets fouled, I believe. No, it was a tie-up. We're going to call it a tie-up at midcourt, so the arrow favors the Bobcats. But loose balls on the floor, rebounds, defensive steals, deflections. High score going to be scored by the Gators tonight in that department, that's for sure. Harper, pass deflected there by Palmore. Goes out of bounds off of the Gators. The Gators are not letting anything go easy for this Beulah offense. Low arcing three-point shot, it's good. Casey Harper right on the money from three. 52-23 our score. White near side Hargrove, pass left side to Bone, up for two. It's good off the glass.
That time, the screen coming from Moody able to get Bone open right on that low elbow.
Seen that a couple times with both players on the block. One throws the screen, the other gets the pass, and she's wide open. Foul going to be called on Lily Moody here along the Beulah bench, looks like. And we've got an injured player. I believe it was Mariah David who was working on the near sideline along the Beulah bench. Got knocked out of bounds, and she's still down on the floor. Again, this injury timeout brought to you by the Jack Houston Hospital and the Houston Clinic. And while they check her out, we'll take a break. Gators 54, Beulah 23 here in the third quarter at the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can give everything you've got.
Killing it.
Get stronger with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended to Friday, January 16th.
You got this.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Welcome back to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Mariah David gingerly helped to the bench, and now she's sitting up, and they're checking her out as Beulah back with the basketball down 31. Pass near side three-pointer from the near side, no good. Rebounded by Palmore. Palmore down the floor, 2:40 to play third quarter. Drives in, kicks it out near side to White. Pass off the mark.
Something I want to touch up on here, though, is it's so satisfying to watch the Glenwood Gators defense on the other end. They move so tight and so cohesively as a unit.
Palma almost when they're still there. Harper pass near side. Saved by Burgess. Burgess over to Mercino. Mercino drives in off the leg of White out of bounds. Gators defense just flying around the basketball tonight. Harper going to take the three-point look. Off the mark to the right, rebounded by the Bobcats and put back up and missed by Merzino, but she was fouled.
Beulah got what they want there. They got Harper wide open beyond the perimeter. She's made 3 of those tonight. If you're going to get back in the game, that's a good way to get to it.
First free throw by Merzino, no good. Low walking free throw, rebounded by Bone. Palmer quickly along the near side, kicks out to White in the corner. White back over to Hargrove. Three-pointer up, just misses. Rebounded by White there in the paint. And she gets fouled, trying to kick it back out.
Gonna have a set play here from Glenwood on the out-of-bounds pass. All players on the block.
Right block, Moody going in, up for 2 around McCormick, just misses, but a foul called. Moody at the free throw line, and she makes the first. Deep set, misses the second. The rebound out of bounds off the Bobcats. Amy Willingham couldn't keep it in bounds, so the Gators begin with the possession. White pass inside to Moody, saved, kick out Palmore, corner 3, just misses, rebounded by Moody. What effort by Moody underneath, makes the shot and she's fouled.
That's a great hustle player, following the miss. Not just staring and watching. That's something that's really easy to do as a player, is just watch the shot as it goes up and follow it with your eyes and sit and watch. But Moody's so active, getting there and earning the N1.
Moody back at the free throw line, went 1 for 2 last time. Makes the first and the only. 1 of 1 3-point play converted the old-fashioned way. 35-point lead for the Lady Gators. Pass the far side, saved, but back to Moody. Down the floor goes Hargrove, 1-on-1. Up for 2, just misses. Rebounded by Bone. Tried to kick it back out before she went out of bounds. It's going to go off of White. Corner 3, near side, rattles out, rebounded by Hargrove. Burgess with the miss, Hargrove with the rebound, working on the sideline far side, back to Palmore. Palmore driving in, right block up for 2, threw it up, just misses, but gets fouled.
She did such a good job of splitting that 2-3 zone, dribbling between the 2 high defenders, getting to the basket and getting a foul to try to earn 2 points.
A minute 4 to play, third quarter. Palmore at the free throw line, makes the first. Pure form on that one.
Noah, something worth keeping an eye on when the Gators get on defense half-court-wise. They have given Beulah a different look. They're now in the 1-3-1 zone, perhaps giving them trouble taking away that three-point shot that they've been kind of crutching on.
Palmore 2 for 2. Gators with 25 points this quarter. Corner 3 from the far side, off the mark to the left. Foul called on the shot on Moody. So Traylor will head to the free throw line to shoot 3.
I mean, it's a tough foul to give up on the three-point line. Obviously, you don't want to give them 3 gimmies, but Traylor already knocking down 2 threes this game. Can't honestly hang your head too much about that one. She's been lethal.
For a free throw off the mark. Both teams now in the bonus here in the third quarter. Second one off the mark to the right. Traylor's third gets that one to go. Pass near side to White. White, far side to Hargrove. Senior to senior. Hargrove for 2. Just rolls off the front of the rim. Put back by Bone, no. Put back by Wes Sanchez, no. And the rebound fought for and a foul on Wes Sanchez. And that'll be free throws for Beulah.
No, something I want to kind of stay on top of as this game progresses. Glenwood obviously was a sizable advantage. Early on, Coach Purdue really wanted to play this game fast, keep the tempo, push them to their limit. But now with this soft cushion lead, you can kind of afford to play slow and drain a little bit of clock. It'll be interesting to see how Glenwood runs their offense.
Hinkle misses the first. And 0 for 2 on that trip. Bone with the initial rebound, but it's taken away by the Bobcats. Willingham, near side three-pointer, low arcing shot short by Hinkle. And now the Gators the other way with 28 seconds to play. Long pass down court to White, right on the money, off her hands. She saves it. And then back over to the Bobcats. Gilder with the basketball, 20 seconds to play. Near side in the corner. Somehow saved there in the corner. And Palmer with a steal. 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. Bone with the basketball back to Palmore with 7. Across midcourt with 5. Near side White with 4. Driving into the elbow. High arcing shot off the left with 3. And that is how quarter number 3 will come to an end. 60-24. Lady Gators all over the Lady Bobcats, looking to improve to 3-0 in region play. We'll be back in just a moment to the fourth quarter of action on the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
And welcome back to the pit here at the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. Gators all over the Bobcats, 60-24 here in the girls' game. 8 minutes away from improving to 3-0 in region play. Cushmore with the basketball taken away by Harper. Harper to the right side for 2. She's fouled. Blocking foul on the floor.
That's something Harper's had success with here in the second half. She's been having active hands on the ball carrier up half court. She's gotten herself a couple steals from that.
Check that. Fouls on the shot, so Harper to the free throw line. We're now under a running clock. 7.5 minutes to play and counting as Harper misses the first. Second free throw by Harper, off the mark and rebounded by Wes Sanchez. Audrey Cook in the ball game there on the far side. Foul going to go against Mercino.
Something potentially worth noting here. It looks like Glenwood has chosen to empty a little bit of its bench here in this fourth quarter.
Kinsley Cushmore near side to Cook. Wes Sanchez left elbow, kicks it back out to Cushmore behind the three-point line. Two-pointer, no good, off the mark. Rebound tipped around, got by Wes Sanchez. Two-pointer again off the mark and rebounded by Mercino. And a travel by David. Cushmore with the basketball now the other way. 6:15 to play and counting. Corbett driving in, gets it stolen away. Now on the floor, up for two, just missed. Cushmore now the other way, gets it poked out from behind by David. So the Gators will retain possession. Again, the Gators with a huge region rivalry matchup on Friday at Lee Scott. You like what you've seen from the Gators defense tonight. What do you think they can carry over to the game, at least on Friday, to give them some success?
Like I said, Coach Purdue is just such a great XO coach. You'll hear him calling up plays halfway down the floor, and it most of the time will give you a wide open look, especially the adaptation too. Adapting to this 2-3 zone, you were able to get a lot of early threes. Didn't really go your way. You'll get points in transition instead. And that right there is so impressive, finding that sweet spot of the zone, able to get a good look.
Kinsley Cushmore with the miss. Now the Bobcats the other way. Gilder, open three-point look, banks it in. The three-point shot has been there for the Lady Bobcats tonight. Just hasn't been able to recover from that 24-0 hole they found themselves in the first quarter. Audrey Cook just misses that shot short. Corbett with the foul down the floor, working against Traylor.
It's something that I have to love a lot about Coach Purdue is his team may be up 33 points right now. He's still calling plays. He's still demanding defensive intensity. He's one of those coaches that just doesn't let you sit back and enjoy the lead.
You know, that game Friday at Lee Scott, you will see the two leading scorers in the region. Hallie Palmer, the second leading scorer. Clark Ivitt for Lee Scott, the leading scorer in points per game for Lee Scott. Should be a fun one up in Auburn. Been a difficult place to play, especially for the Gators here under Coach Purdue. Very, very hostile environment, as you know. It's going to be really tough to find a win on the road. The Gators beat Lee Scott once last year out of the 3 times they played them. They beat them the one time they played here at the Pit. Played them in the regular season up in Auburn and lost, and in the region tournament up in Auburn and lost by 1. McCormick with a miss on the second free throw, and Kinsley Cushmore with a rebound. 3:45 to play. Cushmore off the mark to Cook.
But oh, that Lee Scott-Glenwood rivalry, I don't mean to be biased as a Glenwood graduate here, but I'd like to say that may be one of the best rivalries in the Valley because it's a 50-50 every single year. It's so hard to win at the opposing team's place.
Near side three-point shot off the mark by Bullard. And Kinsley to Carrington Cushmore now the other way. Wes Sanchez left walk up for 2. It's good. Beautiful spin move by Wes Sanchez. 35-point lead. Two-point shot by Roby. Missed and she's fouled. Audrey Cook called for the foul there for the Gators.
Glenwood once again giving Beulah another look defensively, changing to a 1-2-2.
First free throw up and good. And now the third, as noted on the coaches show last week, the third Cushmore sister, Colin Cushmore, number 32 into the ball game for the Lady Gators. A late addition here for the Lady Gators on the squad.
A little bit of a family affair.
That's right.
2 more sisters, you could field a full team.
Cook for 3, just off the mark. Two minutes to play. Traylor drives in, gets fouled, and the shot goes. First free throw up and good. But for the Gators, it's going to be a 3-0 start in region play. And 2 wins over Beulah. The first one in pretty dominant fashion. This one, it was dominant early, but Beulah didn't give up. They fought late. Got hot from 3 there in that second quarter, late in that first quarter as well, and made it a ball game there. Where the Gators dominated the third quarter 25-5. And, of course, here in a running clock in the fourth quarter, Beulah not going to have enough time to try to catch back up.
Yeah, typically, if you don't have that running clock, you're happy for that foul. Gives you the chance to get you 2 points. But with a running clock, it really will kill you.
Gators going to be without Kaden Henderson on Friday, it looks like it. And Coach Purdue saying that the plan is for the 19th, next Monday, for her to be the return. Cushmore down the floor, pass near side, out of bounds, trying to get it to Cook.
Henderson's such a big part of this team, but I'd say they've done a very good job rebounding tonight.
15 seconds left. Floater for 2 by Traylor off the mark. Rebound loose underneath, still loose on the floor. Still loose on the floor. And Cushmore finally gets out to Carrington. Carrington poked out from behind, and that will do it. The Lady Gators now 3-0 halfway through region play. They win this one hard fought at home, 62-34. And for the Alex Quinney All-State Agency Player of the Game, all you, Evan.
I got to give it to Reagan Bone. I don't mean to sound too much of a fan. She only had 4 points tonight, but her work on the defensive end, the offensive glass, is just something you got to respect. I mean, you don't have to be a scorer. Some guys, blue guys especially, are my biggest players, my favorite players to watch. So I became a little bit of a fan tonight, I can't lie.
So Reagan Bone, congratulations. You are the Alex Quinney All-State Agency Player of the Game. Really great effort tonight. Really good effort overall by the Gators defensively, especially early, forcing all those turnovers to the full court press. Got up on Beulah early, 24-0, and held on to the lead the rest of the way to win by 28. Stick around. We'll be back for the boys' game in just about 8 minutes' time. This is the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia-Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live for the boys game. Lady Gators took care of the Lady Bobcats by 28 in the first game to start 3-0 in region play. The boys looking for revenge after a narrow loss at Beulah the first time around. Beulah won 71-65 in the first matchup. Gators looking to get their revenge to get back over 500 in region play, coming off a win last night over Dadeville. Aaron Carter, the senior on senior night, alongside Jarian Foreman. Both 23s on for the tip-off. And it's won by the Gators. Too strong there by Carter, out of bounds. It'll be Gators basketball with Clarity to Phillips. Starting five for the Gators: Trey Clarity, Caleb Phillips, Braylon Alexander, Aaron Carter, and Gray Garner. With Marcus Lattimore, number 10, the other senior, being honored tonight here for the Gators. Alexander bounce pass far side to Garner. Deflected out of bounds by Aiden Sands. Alexander had a career-high 39 points in the first matchup earlier this season at Beulah. Driving in this time, lost the handle, gets fouled. Darian Foreman called for the foul. Trey Clarity to Garner. Kick to Phillips in the corner. Back to Garner. Again, Noah Shelton, Evan Brown here with you from the Swamp here for the boys game. Pass near side, nearly taken away. Garner recollects it, drives far side. Kicks it back to Alexander. It was deflected. It's going to go out of bounds.
Gators very fortunate to not have a turnover there. A little bit of ref miscommunication. Something Coach Purdue talked about in the coach's show. Limiting pointless turnovers. That was not a forced turnover at all. So they really want to try to cut down on that.
Near side Garner. And there is another forced turnover right there. And I think we're going to have a fan here on the near side being removed.
Oh, yeah. Didn't really get to see what happened there. You never want to mess with Mark Rogers. He's shown him right to the exit.
So a rowdy fan here on the near side for Beulah. 58 seconds in, showing the door. And still no score here between the Gators and the Bobcats here in the boys game.
And folks, we still have a lot of basketball to play.
It was a thrill of the first time at Beulah. Expect nothing less here at the pit for game number 2 between these two. Pass near side. Bo Duck gets it near side to Cam Baker. Baker behind the back dribble around Phillips. Pass to the far side for three. It's good by Kai Morgan. Three-pointer by Alexander on the response, just misses. That was Morgan's 12th three-pointer this year. Phillips with the deflection. Garner now the other way. Beulah wanted a foul. Garner now drives in and gets fouled.
No, that's something that we're going to have to look forward to the entire rest of this game. In the first half, last matchup, Beulah, time of possession, after a make or miss, 11 seconds. They like to run the floor. They like to try to get quick, easy baskets. May not be the best look, but they like to get a shot up and run their opponents off the floor.
Garner's first free throw is good. Second free throw by Garner. Just misses, rebounded by Foreman. Cam Baker running point against Phillips. Bo Duck pass near side to Foreman. Duck dumps it off to Morgan. Morgan floated for two, passes it off the shot. Now pass near side. Baker, corner three, just misses. Rebounded by Duck. Kick back. Baker driving in. Kicks it back out to Duck. Duck far side to Foreman. Back over to Sands. Quick pass near side. Floated for two by Baker. Missed rebound by Foreman, and he throws it out of bounds off of Garner.
Gators struggling here early on to get on that defensive glass. I do like what they have running with the 1-3-1. Cam Baker very talented at getting to that free throw line and making a mid-range jumper, and they're trying to take that away from him.
No look pass. Two-pointer up and short by Kai Morgan. And now the other way go the Gators down 3-1, 5:28 to play in our Purdue State Farm Agency first quarter. Clarity. Pass far side to Phillips. Kicks it back out to Clarity. Pass near side Alexander. Open three-point look. He'll take it. Just misses. Rebounded by Foreman. Quickly passes it to Baker. Baker down the floor. Gets it poked out from behind by Clarity.
Great hands by Clarity. Baker looked down to his left side, see if he had any trailers. Little did he know. Here came Clarity on his right side. Poked the ball away.
Baker near side kicks it out to Duck. Back over to Baker, the leading scorer for this team, averaging over 23 points per game. Morgan to Sands, no look pass near side to Duck. Open three-point look from the wing, just misses. An intense atmosphere here between the Gators and the Bobcats. It was, again, a very exciting back-and-forth game the first time with Beulah winning by 6. Pass taken away, and now the other way comes Cam Baker. Pass down to Boduck. What a pass for Duck. Up for two. It's good.
That's just
tremendous ball movement in transition.
That's too easy for Baker. Currently averaging roughly 4 steals per game this year. He has great ball knowledge. He knows where that pass is going every time.
Alexander between the legs, right side, pass it over to Clarity, open three-point look, it's up, it's no good. Rebound tipped around by Alexander, taken by the senior Carter, put back up and good by Aaron Carter. The senior converts, 5-3 Beulah leads. Pass to the right block to Foreman, pinballed out of bounds off of the Gators.
That offensive rebound there was made possible by Beulah playing a little bit of a 2-3 with a high five. Aaron Carter able to take advantage of that high five, get the offensive glass, and put it in.
Tyler Clarity into the ball game, taking the place of Garner. Pass near side, off the mark, miscommunication between Sands and Duck. And unforced turnover there by Beulah. Two defense by Beulah. Phillips back to Clarity. Not much movement on the floor. Pass off the foot of Duck, and they're going to call it kickball.
Glenwood already making some adjustments to start the game. They had senior Carter sitting at that high elbow. Now they've put Alexander there, able to catch it. Maybe knock down to mid-range. Let's see what happens with it here.
Clarity going to drive in along the baseline underneath the basket. Layup for two just off the mark and rebounded by the Bobcats. Morgan around Phillips. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line off to the left. Rebounded by Tyler Clarity. Alexander drives in. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Money. First points of the night for Braylon Alexander. 5-5 tie. Tyler Clarity nearly with the steal. Floater pass over Baker, but looking for Beulah. Kyle Morgan right there. Bounce pass to Foreman, right block. Up for two, around the rim, just misses. Good effort by Foreman, just couldn't get it to fall. Alexander foul from behind.
Braylon Alexander already getting on the board here in this affair. Did what he does best. Goes down hard, stops, pulls up that mid-range, makes it look easy.
Pass near corner to Trey Clarity. Bounce pass to Carter, into the paint, up for two, gets blocked by Foreman. Foul called underneath the basket.
That might have looked like a clean block to me there. Regardless if it was or wasn't, that was a great end pass from Tyler Clarity there.
So Carter to the free throw line. You mentioned, Evan, about Alexander's. The time it takes between him coming out of his dribble and stepping back and shooting that mid-range jumper is if you blink, you'll literally miss it. It is so quick and so shifty by Alexander. Carter's first free throw off the backboard and good.
It's such a dying art, but both of these teams have great players. The mid-range jump shot. Alexander and Baker both very capable of getting their spot on that high elbow, knocking down great jumpers from the mid-range.
And Carter misses the second. Rebound tipped out, and Carter recollects it. Phillips to Alexander, near corner. Tyler Clarity for three, just misses. Rebound fought for by Phillips and Carter. Carter goes back up and gets it to go. Senior Aaron Carter making an impact early on senior night. 8-5 Gators lead. 5-0 run for the Gators. Baker driving in, floater from the left side, just short. Rebounded by Trey Clarity. Alexander down the floor, near side Phillips, corner three, it's open, just misses. A little too strong, and quickly down the floor goes Beulah. Baker lost a handle, ball loose on the floor. Phillips collects it, back to the Gators. Pass to Tyler Clarity, back out to Phillips, Alexander at the key. Alexander drives in left side, goes up for two through traffic, and it rolls in. Baker bounce pass to Sands. Sands over to the Foreman in the corner for three. Rolls just in. A lucky bounce there for Foreman and Beulah. And the Bobcats break the 7-0 run the Gators were on. Now 10-8 Gators lead. Alexander back to Phillips on the bounce pass. Clarity, Alexander, key, pull up from three. Off the rim, no good. Deep rebounded there by Phillips, and the put back up, the floater's good. Baker poked out from behind by Alexander. Now Brody Peacock will check in. And so will Ryder Christensen to counter for the Gators, taking the place of Aaron Carter. Sands, floater pass near side, stolen by Tyler Clarity down the floor right side. Patiently goes up for two, and it rattles home. Baker at the key. 7 seconds to play first quarter. Back to Sands. Sands with five. Bounce pass near side to Duck with three. Duck back to Sands with one. Phil's got thrown up at the buzzer. Did not quite get it off. Didn't go anyway. And quarter number one ends with the Gators leading 14-8 over Beulah. Gators 14, Bobcats 8 after the first 8 minutes. We'll be back for quarter number two of action in just a moment with the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
And welcome back to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia Alabama Sports Live here from the pit. A rowdy pit it is as the Gators lead 14-8 over Beulah's beginning quarter number 2. Noah Shelton, Evan Brown here with you. Gators went on a 7-0 run as far as that first quarter where they now lead by 6. Corner 3 near side by Duck is no good, but he's fouled by, looks like Gray Garner over here.
Yeah, Garner just a little bit quick on the recovery there. Tries to close on his defender, doesn't really give him too much room to land. That'll get you 3 free throws.
Bo Duck, 22 for 27 on the year from the charity stripe, misses the first.
He made some big ones against Glenwood down the stretch last time they met up too. Made, I believe, 4 of 4 in the last minute. Really sealed the win.
0 for 2 so far on this trip. And Doug goes 1 for 3. Beulah as a team shooting 69% from the free throw line. Aaron Carter back into the ball game. Original starting 5 out there for the Gators. Garner to Phillips. Phillips back to Alexander. Phillips in the corner for 3. Just off the mark. Rebounded by Trey Clarity. Back to Alexander. Driving in Alexander. Up for 2 with the right hand. It's good.
That's just a professional move there, too. Nice little finger roll. Easy basket.
Beautiful touch by Alexander. Bounce pass near side. Duck. Thought about taking the 3. Sands, far side corner, but Baker's blocked. Out of bounds off of Baker there on the baseline. Back over to the Gators.
That's some awesome defensive intensity. I love what Glenwood's doing here with the 1-3-1. Alexander having to stretch both corners of the floor. Got there in time, got the block.
Clarity. Phillips inside of Carter, left side. Dribbles back out to Phillips. Clarity drives in, kicks it back out to Phillips, back to Clarity. Garner running around the baseline. Phillips drives in, floater for 2. Misses and is rebounded by Kai Morgan. Morgan pass far side, Sands. Right in front of that Glenwood student section. Pass near side, barely saved in bounds by Baker. Almost came right into your living room through your television. Bounce pass back to Morgan, back near side to Baker. Baker, low dribble, drives in, left side up for 2. A wild looking shot, but he got it to go.
He's so talented handling the basketball. First points of the game, look to see him start getting hot.
Alexander, elbow, pass to the right side of Garner. What a pass and what a shot. Beautiful ball movement by the Gators, and Coach Perdue wants timeout.
No, that's exactly what Glenwood's been needing. They need guys moving off ball, and that really gets that high 3-2 zone just in a little bit of trouble. Caught him there.
Gators 18, Bobcats 11, 5:29 to play second quarter. We'll be back in just a moment with the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to the pit here at the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. Gators with an 18-11 lead, 5:29 to play first half. Noah Shelton, Evan Brown here with you from the pit. Gators looking to get revenge against the Bobcats. Lost the first matchup 71-65 in the region opener. Look to get back over 500 and improve to 2-1 in region play. Pull up three-pointer from Sands. It's good.
He's so lethal. Managed to knock down 3 of those in the third quarter against Glenwood last matchup.
Second 3 so far tonight for Sands. 4-point ball game. Clarity. Tyler for 3. There's your response. Ball deflected in the air and taken by Alexander. Now the Gators the other way. Alexander up for 2, gets blocked from behind by Duck. Kick out near side. Tyler Clarity for 3, just misses. Rebounded by Trey Clarity. Clarity's on the drive in, kicks it back out to Alexander. Near side Tyler going to try it again from 3. Money.
Aaron Carter did such a good job filling that defender off, giving him that wide open look.
Gators with a 10-point lead. Foreman driving in right side, up for 2, gets fouled. And Foreman still down. He seems to be all right. He'll get right back up.
Might have taken a knock to the head there.
First game was very physical as well in the girls' game. This one, not going to take a back seat, that's for sure. So Foreman to the free throw line. 17 for 32 so far this season from the charity stripe. And he misses the first. Foreman's second free throw, again off the mark, but it's rebounded by Morgan. Put back up for 2, no good. Put back up by Foreman, no good. And the Gators finally collect it, and now the other way goes Glenwood. Alexander. Pass over to Trey Clarity. Inside a quarter, spin move up for 2. The senior connects.
Got some impeccable footwork. He got right to where he wanted to get, able to lay it in.
The big man on the dance floor converts. Gators up by 12. Foreman. Long 2-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Bobcats. Back out to Foreman, this time for 3, no good. Rebounded by Duck, put back up, no. Put back again, up and no. And Aaron Carter finally with the rebound for the Gators. Passing near side to Alexander. Driving in, wide open lane, up in the jam! Timeout, Beulah. Gators 28, Bobcats 14. They've doubled up Beulah here in the second quarter. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Welcome back to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Gators 28, Bobcats 14. Beulah with the basketball out of the timeout. 3.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Morgan with the basketball, back to Duck. Kick near side to Baker. Baker held in check by the Gators defense so far in the first half. Duck, right side, now underneath the basket. Morgan kicks it out, but it's taken away by Tyler Clarity. Alexander drives in, up for 2, somehow almost made it. Carter with the rebound, put back, no. Alexander again with the rebound, put back, yes.
That offensive rebound really starting to come in favor for the Gators here. Beulah dominated it early on.
Baker, free throw line, kicks out the Duck. Pass far side in between 2 Bobcats, and it goes out of bounds. Morgan and Sands, neither one of them wanted it.
No, that's how they got a lot of their points in that first quarter. They liked that skip pass, swing man wide open there on the 3 half the time. That time just didn't connect.
Ace and Yarbrough will check in for Beulah. And now Clarity gets it into Alexander. Clarity swings it near side of Garner. Alexander right block, floater for 2. Beautiful touch.
That was Glenwood's execution on Coach Perdue's play.
Behind the back dribble, Baker working on Tyler Clarity, kicks it out to Duck. Back to Yarbrough. 1-3-1 defense there for the Gators. And a foul called against Tyler Clarity. Baker behind the back dribble gets a screen from Peacock. Foreman, long pass to Yarbrough, back to Duck. Long possession here for Beulah offensively. Pass deflected out of bounds by Clarity.
This is such a fun defense to watch. You have Alexander as the conductor, playing underneath the basket, moving from corner to corner, basically commandeering this defense, getting people to move where they need to be. It's been very clean so far.
Duck driving in, bounce pass Foreman, open look for 3 from the corner, it's good. Clarity to Garner near side. Back to Tyler Clarity, to Trey. Underhand pass Alexander, 2-pointer from the elbow, it's good.
Let him get right to his sweet spot. I mean, that's just too easy for him.
Bounce pass near side, Baker. Goes around Garner, floater over Alexander, just misses. Clarity running down the floor, going against Duck. Kicks out to Alexander, open for 3, money.
He's really starting to take over after a slow first quarter. This second quarter has been Braylon Alexander's.
Two-pointer, no good off the back iron. Rebounded by Beulah. Back up for Baker for 3, it's good. Seconds to play first half. Gators in the lead. Garner, Alexander with 5, near side Clarity for 3 with 4. It's good. Half court heave at the buzzer, no good, and that's how half number 1 will come to an end.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
For your surprisingly great race, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can give everything you've got.
Killing it.
Get stronger with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended to Friday, January 16th.
You got this.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel. Houlihan serves fresh,
Gators and the Bobcats, Glenwood with a 40-23 lead as we begin half number 2. Noah Shelton, Evan Brown here with you. Gators looking to get revenge after the region opening loss to Beulah, 71-65. Gators find themselves ahead by 17. Alexander on the midcourt line, a backcourt violation.
Well, Noah, I would like to remind you, last matchup, the Gators did lead by 18 at one point in the first half, so it will be a tale of two halves potentially again here tonight as Beulah has made their adjustments.
Yeah, in that first matchup, the Bobcats outscored the Gators 45-29 in the second half, and there's a good start to it. Cam Baker from 3.
That's how they got back into it last time. Made threes, turnovers.
Pass near side, turnover really forced by the Bobcats. Garner goes up for 2, just misses. Aaron Carter with the rebound. He's had a really good night here on senior night, the senior Aaron Carter has. Back up for 2, Gu gets fouled, and the shot nearly went. Just rolled out, so he'll head to the charity stripe.
And Aaron Carter is a big man. When he got that rebound, he was tiptoeing on that baseline, able to keep his feet in bounds, go up, get the shot, go to the line for 2.
He's really shown for a big guy. He's had tremendous footwork there underneath the basket. And he misses the first. Second one no good, but a rebound by Alexander, put back up and short, foul call. Darian Foreman called for the foul for Beulah.
He's very active on that offensive glass. He moved before anybody else even reacted on that line, able to get to the ball first, get his positioning. Excellent initiative.
Alexander misses the first. Second one's good. 1 for 2 on that trip for Braylon. 15-point lead for the Gators. Baker to Morgan, back to Baker, pass tipped by Phillips. Baker recollects it off the floor to Foreman in the corner. Back to Baker. Phillips with more hard defense, but a foul is going to cost him. Is going to be the second foul already against the Gators here in quarter number 3.
It's really interesting to see what Beulah's bringing out offensively as well. They have 4 players on the perimeter a majority of that time. One guy at the free throw line at each time, trying to spread apart this defense, try to get a wide open 3, which they favored so much in that first half.
Baker pass near side to Sands, at the corner to Foreman, back to Sands. Morgan gonna drive in, kicks it outside to Baker. Baker in the corner, low pass back to Morgan. Morgan gonna drive into the free throw line, pass to Foreman up for 2. Alexander nearly blocked and went around and missed the shot. Tipped up in the air, Clarity collects it. And Phillips down the floor. Pass to Garner at the free throw line. Floater for 2 over Foreman. Just misses. Got the rebound. Tip back to Alexander. Right block for 2. It's good.
Probably could have gotten a foul there, too. They did get him for one.
They did get him for a foul.
I mean, it's just, no, I'm serious. It's such a joy to be able to watch Braylon Alexander. Number 2 in the state in points per game, and that's exactly why. He drew so much contact on that layup, still able to make it, the concentration there. It's just a treasure to watch. We get a technical foul?
Yeah, sounds like it. Let's see. Saw the ref here on the score table tee up somebody.
Looked like he gave it to 3.
Gave it to number 3, that's right. Kai Morgan called for the technical.
I believe he drew the personal foul as well, so we're going to see a lot of free throws here now. Very important if you're Beulah to keep your head in this game and keep composed, because these free points don't help you at all chip back into it.
Alexander makes the first. So he converts the first free throw, which made it a 3-point play after the made shot, and now the technical foul free throws.
No, I hate to sound like a parrot here, but so talented offensively is Alexander. I'm starting to run out of room on my stat sheet. He's just been racking it up ever since that second quarter.
3 for 3 is Alexander. 20-point lead for the Gators. And they will have possession.
And that's so damaging to Beulah. Trying to chip back into the lead. You give them 3 free throws and the ball underneath on the baseline. Just want to confer about something here.
I think they're debating, since it was a foul on the shot and a technical foul, that should be on the baseline or on the sideline.
I believe it should be side out here, but they get paid to do it.
And official Evan Brown gets it correct. It will be on the sideline there on the far side. Got to know your rule book.
Folks, I'm open for a job if you need me to referee your game.
Phillips near side to Garner in the corner. Pass deflected by Baker, and he takes it away. Beulah down 20, needs something to get back in this ball game. Corner 3, near side for Tuck, off the mark. Alexander with the rebound. Bounce pass to Phillips, right side. Up for 2, beautiful move, oh, it's good. Caleb Phillips goes up, pulls it around, and gets it to go down. 22-point lead for the Gators.
That's just so much focus there. I mean, that ball was going everywhere.
Long 3 from Sands, off the mark, rebounded by Duck, kicks it out to Baker for 3. No good. Peacock with the rebound. Foul going to be called in the paint on Aaron Carter.
And that's something, if you're Glenwood, you really got to be careful about. Those long 3-point shots often turn into long rebounds. Most of the time, guy wide open on the perimeter. Beulah very good at knocking those down.
Quick pass to the far corner to Baker. Phillips on the defense. Now over to Foreman, to Peacock right side, and a travel. Pleading that plant foot didn't move. Referee saw it the other way. It'll be Gators basketball. Clarity, far side, back to Alexander. Tyler pass to Carter, right side up for 2 in the paint, just misses. Own rebound, put back again, no. Tipped out to Tyler Clarity. Alexander, long pass to Phillips, saves it. Swings it around Tyler Clarity for 3. There it is! All Gators, 51-26 here in the third. Wave off and a timeout called by Beulah. 51-26 Gators in the lead. Outscoring Beulah 11-3 so far in the third quarter.
Beulah giving Glenwood a little bit of a show on defense too as well. They're bringing up half-court pressure, and Glenwood has responded excellently. They're moving the ball. There are about 3 or 4 guys touching the ball before a shot gets up. And I can't say enough about Aaron Carter's work on the offensive glass. He's really having himself a senior night.
Been one of the best performances for the Gators all season so far.
Looks like Coach Hill managed to draw something up out of the timeout. Should have a set play here to address the Gators 1-3-1. That's been suffocating this entire time.
Gators up 25 here in the third. Baker, what a move, drives in, floater for 2, just missed. Rebound tipped out of bounds, gonna be Gators basketball. Goes off Foreman.
Baker got what he wanted there. He's very strong driving, very able to finish that. Quiet night so far.
Clarity. Pass the corner to Phillips. Floats it back to Clarity. Drives it into the free throw line, kicks it out to Tyler Clarity. Clarity, we got the back pass near side to Phillips, back to Carter. Card at the free throw line to Tyler Clarity for 3. There it is again. Tyler Clarity, have yourself a night from three-point land.
He has been lights out. He has not missed many of those tonight. He's done it from the corners. He's done it from the elbow. He's knocking them all down.
Sands for 3. Banks it in. Clarity bounces it down to Phillips. Phillips to the corner. Tyler Clarity, heat check, short.
We had it right where he wanted it. He's made several of those tonight. Can't hang your head on that one.
Baker, pull up long three-pointer. Off to the left, rebounded by Foreman. Going to be a push-off, going to be a foul somewhere. Let's see. Tyler Clarity called for the foul. Take that, Trey Clarity called for the foul. J.D. Avery, number 22, will check in for Foreman. Beulah to inbound on the baseline. Long pass over to Sands. 3 minutes to play third quarter. Gators up 54-29. Peacock at the free throw line gets it taken away. Phillips down the floor. He gets fouled from behind.
I mean, this Glenwood defensive intensity has been elite. I really got to give a lot of credit to Coach Purdue and the Gators. They've done such a good job adapting from last week's matchup with Beulah. That 1-3-1, taking away anything in the middle, it's been elite. They've also done an incredible job limiting turnovers. Hats off to Coach Purdue.
First free throw by Phillips, no good. Gators now in the bonus here in the third quarter. And Phillips makes the second, 1 for 2. Duck pass near side of the corner for 3. No good by Baker and rebounded by Clarity. Long pass. Oh, what a pass to Phillips. Left side, it's good. Great vision by Alexander there on the pass. 57-29. Free throw line, 2-pointer for Baker, off the mark. Rebounded by Clarity.
That's where he wants it.
Alexander driving in behind the back pass to Phillips, who just missed it.
Coach Purdue open on that wing, unfortunately not subbed in here.
Marcus Lattimore, the senior, will check in alongside Ryder Christensen. As the student section for the Gators chants, "Let's go Marcus" here on senior night. Baker, bounce pass to Duck. Sands for 3 from the wing. Off the mark. Rebounded by Alexander, saved over to Phillips. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
I know I can talk about him all night long offensively, but Braylon Alexander at 14 years old has such a great basketball IQ. He's standing underneath that basket, directing the Gator defense the entire time, calling hands, 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 getting the Gators to get their hands up, putting them where they need to go. I mean, that's just elite for 14 years old.
Low pass and the kickball called underneath. Yeah, Coach Purdue talked about on the coaches show that, like it or not, Alexander has turned into the leader of this team, whether he liked it or not, that is. Foreman goes up for 2, blocked from behind, but he gets the shot to go, and Lattimore called for the foul. So a 3-point play or chance for one upcoming for Beulah. But Coach Purdue said in the coaches show that Alexander is uncomfortable for him, of course, as a freshman at 14 years old to become the leader of the team, but he has done so very well. Not only is his physical presence on the floor, but his leadership, you said, on the defensive side especially. Free throw good by Foreman, and a 25-point lead again for the Gators. Alexander driving in. Floater near side, Phillips gets fouled.
No, I'm not sure what you were doing at 14, but I was playing video games and watching SpongeBob SquarePants, but Alexander to have the mental fortitude come in here. I mean, these are 17, 18-year-olds he's playing against, and looks like the man out there.
Phillips misses the first.
Would like to note, it's been very quiet tonight for Bo Duck, who had a lot of points in transition last time against the Gators. Only 3 so far tonight.
Second one good from Phillips. Minute and a half to play third quarter. Gators by 26. Tyler Clarity with the steal. Left block in transition for 2. There it is again. Tyler Clarity, have yourself a night. The sophomore showing out here on senior night. Bounce pass to Yarbrough. Back to Sands, to the corner to Baker. Baker trying to drive in on Alexander. Lost the handle out of bounds. Deflected by Alexander.
You know, I know we talk a lot about Alexander, but Tyler Clarity, he's young too. He's only a sophomore. He's jumping that passing lane, getting down the floor, making a tough layup.
Alexander will check out. Noah Hudler will check in for the first time tonight. Inbounds pass taken by the Gators. Clarity, pass to Phillips, saves it before it goes out of bounds, throws it back in. Off of, I believe it was Lattimore. So the ball goes back to Beulah.
Referee trying to draw the ball off.
Under a minute to play third quarter. Gators 60-32 in the lead. Duck drives in, kicks it near side. Sands for 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound tipped off by Phillips and collected by Christensen.
That's been Sands' shot this entire season. Not able to knock down too many there tonight.
Clarity, far side. Swings it to Lattimore. Lattimore to Hudler. Hudler dribbles, long pass to Clarity. Clarity pass near side, Phillips for 3 from the corner. Just misses. Rebound by Christensen, put back up, no good. Lattimore put back up, it's good for the senior. Marcus Lattimore converts for 2 on the rebound. Gators up 30. In the corner for 3, no good for Yarbrough. Rebounded by Clarity with 1, got to shoot it at the horn. It's up, no good off to the left. And the Gators lead by 30 heading to quarter number 4. Gators 62. Bobcats 32, 8 minutes away from the Gators with an emphatic revenge victory. We'll be back in just a moment to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia-Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Here from the pit, Noah Shelton, Evan Brown here with you. Last time the Gators played Beulah just 10 days ago, they lost. Now they're up 30 here in the fourth quarter here from the pit. How things can change so quickly here in the HSCA in high school basketball. Beulah with the basketball. Pass near side of the corner. Sands with the basketball over to Duck. Yarbrough pass to Peacock, tipped out of bounds by Carter. And we are under a running clock here with the Gators with a 30-point lead with 7.5 minutes to play.
And Noah, something I want to bring up, Glenwood has a long stretch. They just played Russell County Friday. They played Dadeville last night. They're tired, and they're still coming out here with a fire.
Phillips almost dunked it home, just got it in, rolled it in. Gators up 32.
Hey, we call that a dunk. That was an overhand finish.
There you go. Gators up 32, 7 minutes to play. Bounce pass, right block, kick out to Baker. Baker long for two. Got to be a travel. There it is.
Something I want to give Coach Purdue and his roster credit for. They are so well disciplined. That was a fantastic play. And they got right back on the defensive end, not living in the moment.
Pass to the corner to Clarity. Just saves it. Gives it back to Duck. Duck working on Phillips. Right block for two. It's good. And only the fourth and fifth points there scored tonight by Duck, who was really a factor in the Beulah win the first time around. It's been very limited tonight.
Glenwood outscoring Beulah 24-11 this half. They've really brought it.
No look past the Peacock, lost a handle. Aaron Carter now the other way. Alexander all alone. What can he do now? Show me, boy!
Two-hand elevation in transition. We're going to see that a lot. Region play especially.
Baker to the elbow, kicks it out to Sands in the corner for three. Off the mark, rebounded. Alexander hit the post, holding the backboard in the basket from the ceiling, so it's going to be out of bounds and over to the Gators.
Credit to the Glenwood court upgrades. We had the basket to the wall a couple years ago. Yep. Wouldn't have happened then.
Clarity far side to Tyler Clarity. Pass to Carter, left side, lost a handle, ball loose on the floor. Former Glacier that throws right back to Clarity. To Garner, to Phillips, up for two, left block, it's good.
That was incredibly unselfish there. Garner may have had the shot there, and he just gave it up for Phillips.
Gave up the likely thing and took the sure thing. Patch the corner, now Foreman inside right block, kicks it out to Baker. Drive in, pull up for two, long two-pointer, off the mark, rebounded by Duck, put back up and good. Clarity, far side, bounce pass to Carter. Drives in right side, up for two. Physicality wins, it goes.
It's just been that kind of night for him. He's getting whatever he wants inside.
Foreman in the corner. Swings it around Sands to the left elbow to Avery. Back to Duck, long two, no good. 4 minutes to play. Gators up 34 to a team they lost to begin region play. What a tremendous turnaround and tremendous adjustments by Coach Purdue in this team. Clary in the corner. Floater for two. Rolls out, put back up, no good. Storm, see, that's Duck with the rebound. Duck, ooh, look at that layup. He just missed it, though.
It's like Glenwood will slow it down here with their lead.
Clarity for three, no good. Rebound tipped up and taken by the Bobcats. Avery for two, gets it to go.
No, it looks like we've got some seniors about to check in at the next dead ball situation, too.
Timeout called by Coach Purdue.
He's going to make sure they get in with that running clock.
Gators 70, Bobcats 38, 3:04 to play. .250 and counting. And just a complete turnaround from the first matchup at Beulah. Can you summarize the adjustments and the changes that the Gators have made to this offense and defense?
Sure, Noah. I think it all starts on defense for the most part. They swapped into a 1-3-1 where Beulah was getting a lot of their offense inside the paint, whether it be on transition or at that mid-range jumper with Cam Baker. 71 points last matchup. They're at 38 now. That is domination. offensively. I'd like to say they really did hone in on Coach Purdue's agenda, limiting turnovers, especially those that aren't forced. Glenwood's done a good job controlling the ball all 84 feet tonight.
Christensen, near side to Canning, back to Lattimore. Lattimore, Caden Edwards down the ball game. Canning fouled.
Beat as you will, we are up 32 points. You still have Coach Purdue calling plays, trying to get his guys baskets. Get that score going.
And trying to get these young guys experience and playing time. Hudler looking to get it in, gets it to Christensen. Hudler to the free throw line, up for two through contact, just misses. Lattimore put back up, put back good. Marcus Lattimore with 4 points here on senior night.
You don't see Coach Purdue smile often. Up 34, he just cracked one there as his senior got his second basket tonight.
Christensen rebounds the miss. Under 2 minutes to play. Driving in, Cannon for two. No good. Rebound by Lattimore again. There it goes.
Who else? That offensive glass is his this fourth quarter.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen two completely different games between the two same teams in such a short stretch as this one.
And you really just got to give credit to Coach Purdue. I mean, these are incredible adjustments. He didn't like what he saw first time. Took a lot of time looking at film, made adjustments, executed perfectly by the team.
Beulah scored 71 in the first matchup. They've been limited now to 38 with a minute to play. Peacock shot blocked by Christensen. Lattimore to Cannon. Cannon driving the floor, right block up for two. Misses. Lattimore gets the rebound, up for two again. No shot's going to count. A travel's called.
Come on, ref. You got to let him have that on senior night. Might have some Gators ejected in the bleacher creature section over there. Get our second of the night.
They weren't a fan of that one. Corner three, near side, no good. Rebounded by Hudler. 30 seconds to play.
They could run this out, but I think they want a little bit more for their guys.
Pass goes out of bounds. Gators with possession, 17 seconds and counting. Hudler to Cannon. Cannon in the corner. Driving in. Pass to Hudler. Hudler long two. No good. Rebounded by the Bobcats with one. And that will do it. A dominant and emphatic revenge game for the Gators as they not only beat the Bobcats second time around, but dominate them 74-38 to improve to 2-1 in region play. And for the All-State Alex Quinty Agency Player of the Game, Evan?
I got to give it to Aaron Carter. I know it's senior night, but he really showed out for it, man. He was all over the offensive glass. He was a presence defensively, running that middle spot in the 1-3-1. He showed all out, and he gave it his all, and it showed.
So the Gators now 2-1 in region play at the Shot on Friday. Going to be two fun games there up in Auburn. Me and Evan, we will both be there for the games on Friday. Got a little preview for us?
It'll be a fun one. Lee Scott's very high tempo. You love this rivalry.
It's going to be a great game on Friday. For my producer, Tyler Dykes, from my color guy, Evan Brown, I've been your play-by-play broadcaster, Noah Shelton. I'd like to thank you for tuning into the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Also brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GC Opelika, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Jack Houston Hospital, and the Houston Clinic. We'll see you next time on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, everybody. Good night.